How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to the MLB The Show 23 franchise rebuilding challenge. So, we've got our first AL team to do, and it's going to be the Oakland Athletics. Yes, the Oakland Athletics had the worst record in the AL, so we're doing them next. Same rules as applied, which are down below the description. You need to read the rules, but I'll just summarize them. 5 seasons to try to win a World Series, try to rebuild this team. You know, at the very least, we get them in the postseason. That'd be awesome, which I think we can in 5 seasons for sure. But obviously, of course, the goal is always win the World Series, you know. So, yeah, injuries, like I said, will be on, and pretty much all the other rules are going to be most part default, and default rosters and all that. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. If you need more rules, they're down in the description with my socials. Got a playlist down there for other MLB The Show 23 franchise content. And while you're there, leave a like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content. And with that being said, let's get on the gameplay. Alright, so here we are in the games. Let's take a look at the... Oh, God, there's a lot of red there. Let's take a look at the lineups, who we got, the roster, things of that nature. Now, obviously, this is spring trading, so it's not... You know, there might be some guys up here that are not on this team. So, okay, Jesus Aguilar, got him. Laureano, we got Shea. How his potential is B? Okay, he's 25 or 66 overall. Aledmys Diaz. Okay, he's here now. 77 overall. He's right now our highest overall position player. Seth Brown. Okay, yeah, not a lot of talent on this team. You can see pitching rotation, not much better. Paul Blackburn, James Caprillion. Okay. We got Kyle Muller. Waldachuk, you got Dalton Jeffries, JP down the bullpen with Hogan Harris. Zach Jackson's gonna be our closer. Yeah, it's not an ideal squad. We're definitely devoid of talent, and we're probably gonna be missing the postseason for the next couple seasons. But you know, any way we can improve our team, whether that be getting young guys and kind of developing young guys. We do have Tyler Soderstrom, who could be pretty good eventually. So there's that. He is, a very good prospect, one of our best ones. So we're going to probably try to keep him around, see what he could do. But other than that, there really no other prospects on this team that I like. So we're going to make some moves here. Honestly, at this rate, I don't care who we get. We just need players. So let's see if anyone's out there trying to make some moves. Alright, I'm going to just deal with the Orioles. I'm going to get John Means. I feel like John Means usually does pretty well in the sim. He's going to be our best starting pitcher, best player on the team. We're going to give up Trevor May, who's expiring, and also Ernie Clement, this D27-year-old organizational depth second baseman. So yeah, we save a little bit more money, and we get a good starting quality pitcher in return. So, John Means, welcome to the team. Alright, I'm just going to deal with the Cubs. We're going to give up Romero and Garcia, just organizational depth pitchers. We get a 25-year-old relief pitcher, B potential. Zach Lay from the Cubs. Zach Lay. So yeah, Zach, welcome to the team. Not a huge trade there. Also, we save a little bit of money on the budget. And again, we get a better prospect return. So, I didn't really expect much, to get for this season. I mean, this team's not going to be very good whatsoever. We'll simulate to, I guess, the All-Star break, unless there's a move I want to make before then that you guys will see. But just taking a quick look at the lineup here. So this could be our starting lineup for the most part. I mean, this is, of course, against righties, but most of these guys will be everyday players. And obviously our rotation, I do think is looking a little bit better with John Means, but John Means is not supposed to be a number one pitcher. He's supposed to be like a number 3 on a good team. But you know what? John Means is here, so I like it. I mean, I think he's going to be pretty good, but I would imagine because we're the Athletics, it's not going to look that great on paper, at least for the first 2 seasons that we got him for. So I'm going to simulate. I'll see you guys once I have a move, or at the deadline, All-Star break, where we might make a move then. So we are kind of at the All-Star break, so close to the trade deadline. 30-54. We did get some decent draft pick here. Fernando Reyes. I do need a center fielder, so he looks like he's going to be pretty solid. Again, I don't really show the draft because to me you can't load in real prospects. At least to my knowledge, I don't think they've ever added that in. I kind of wish that you could. That'd be really cool, but yeah, no, it doesn't let you do that. So they're all auto-generated. But yeah, our team's not going to make the postseason. Who would have thought? Who would have guessed, right? And yeah, I'm looking at our team. Lenny Diaz not hitting that great. Brent Rooker. Yeah, nobody's really doing that hot. So it's going to be a problem. Seth Brown off the bench has been pretty solid. I kind of wish maybe we could find a little bit more PT for him. He's only played 20 games, though. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do about that? Pitching rotation. Yeah, John Means has actually been pretty good. 7-6 with a 2.53 ERA. I mean, that's pretty solid. 1.04 WHIP. Blackburn's been okay. James Brilliant's been decent. Honestly, our pitchers have not been as bad as I thought they would be. We just can't hit. Although our bullpen's not very good. I mean, there's some guys here. Jimenez has been okay. But yeah, there's some guys down here that aren't good. Zach Jackson. He's got 25 saves. He's been decent. Domingo Acevedo has been pretty good as well. So good stuff there from Domingo. Or Acevedo. Acevedo? Probably how you'd say that. I don't know. But anyways. You know, the pronunciation. Acevedo. That sounds better. Right. Anyways. Jeremy Ironman. Torn MCL. That sucks for you. And then Stewie Ruiz is... Oh my god, look at that face he's making. Is hurt with a torn groin. How do you tear your groin? I'm curious. I guess running... You could tear it. I guess you could, yeah, probably running. All right. Well, I do want to make a couple of trades. I think if there's anybody that's expiring, I wouldn't mind trying to get rid of. Orion's got arbitration, so I wouldn't mind keeping him around. Jace Peterson has not been that good, so if I can get a better third baseman, that'd be great. Tony Kemp. Yeah, I think I might try to move a couple of these contracts, or, you know, if I get some young guys, that'd be great. Manny Pena might be on the chopping block too, but we'll see. Well, I want to keep Shea. I really want to get Tyler Soderstrom up as soon as I can, so we'll see if we can maybe move him up to AAA at some point during this either this season, and hopefully next year he can maybe be in the MLB. But I'm going to look around and see if there's any moves out there, and once I have something, I'll let you know. All right, I'm going to do this deal with the Dodgers. We're going to give up Reyes, McDonald, and Peterson, Jace Peterson, and I'm going to get back Gavin Lux, who's a pretty solid second baseman. He's got some good potential. And we're just going to get Justin Hageman, just a throw-in relief pitcher for depth purposes. Not that that matters too much, but yeah, Peterson just not having a great season, so... We'll just maybe, I guess, call up Zach Geloff and let him see what he could do in the majors. And, yeah, we'll worry about kind of making some more moves in the offseason. So, yeah, I'll see you guys once we're at the end of the season, because we're not going to make the postseason. There's just no way, unless we somehow only lose 10 games in the second half of the season. So we ended the season 66-96, so that was not good enough to make the postseason. Better luck next season. Dang right. But let's take a look at the team. We had New Jersey. What do we had? Garcia. Yeah, Jesus Aguilar got hurt. I guess he had a solid year. I mean, I can't be too mad about that. He's going to be a free agent. We'll see if we want to keep him around. I wouldn't be too opposed to it. And a couple guys that I want to sign, potentially in free agency. Not the too huge. Well, the guys that I'm thinking of. We might try to go after somebody big, but I do have a couple guys in mind if they're there. Actually, Ramon ended up having a pretty good year. 265, that's decent. Gavin Lux, good pickup for us, I think. He has arbitration next 2 seasons, so he's gonna be pretty good. I like him. We have Kevin Smith up here, but other than that, nothing too great from the team. Tony Kemp coming off the bench now. I don't know how he feels about that, but okay. And let's look at the pitcher rotation. John Means was really good. He is a great pickup, relatively inexpensive to get. I mean, he's gonna be a free agent, so there is that. I'm gonna definitely try to re-sign him. I should have actually offered him a contract extension. I don't know why I didn't do that. I guess I just passed it by accident. Paul Blackburn was pretty good too, even though he's 9-13. He had good stats, but you know, not a lot of offense. And then yeah, the bottom half, could have been better. Dalton Jeffries down here. I mean, he has some decent guys in the bullpen, but for the most part, yeah, Domingo, Savita was pretty good, and then Zach Jackson had 41 saves. I like that. That's good. But other than that, not too much else. We're just going to go to, the offseason, see what ends up happening, what we want to do with the team. Dodgers beat the Angels. The Angels made it all the way to the World Series. Now, that's how you know it's not realistic, because the Angels are probably not even going to make the postseason, but they should with all that. Well, you would think they would be able to, but it's just, that's not going to happen. Well, maybe this is their year. Who knows? But, all right, let's advance to the offseason. Says we're coming here. I don't care about that. Yeah, a couple exclusive free agent negotiations, some guys under arbitration, so we're going to work on that. I'll probably offer these guys something, and we'll go from there. So I did all of my renewables and tenderings and arbitrations. So we're going to offer some guys here some contracts. I need players. I need talent. I don't know who I want to... I feel like I want to go after another starting pitcher. Let's see. What do we need? Yeah, we definitely need starting pitching, relief pitching. I'd like an outfielder. That'd be nice. So I have a few guys in mind. So I'm going to throw out some contracts. We have a lot of money. I know you can't see because my face cam's blocking, but we got over 137 million. We got pending offers about 45 million, so we'll see who we can get. I'm going to throw some contracts out and kind of just go from there. I'm just looking at some of these guys here. I definitely want a starting pitcher for sure. Offers, so let's see who we could end up signing. I'm just going to simulate a few days. I want a Gio Urshela. I want a third baseman. He goes to the Angels, which is unfortunate. Like I said, I do want a third baseman, so if there's anybody out there that I could get. I mean, Matt Chapman, I could throw money at him. Max Muncy, could throw money at him. I might throw Max Muncy a deal. We get him for $36 million, 5 years. He might accept that. He might not. But I definitely want a third baseman. So we'll see if we can end up getting him. We have reached our maximum roster. I cannot sign any more free agents. Any outstanding offers with withdrawal? I stop simulating. Yes. So apparently we have some guys on the team. Let's take a look and see who we got. Who did we sign? So I did sign Ian Happ. I needed him. Zach Johnson, Joe Jimenez. Zach Johnson brought him back. But Joe Jimenez, we signed him because I wanted to bolster up the relief pitching. I did get Michael Brantley. I wanted him. Reason being because he's usually pretty good. I hope he doesn't regress too much, but getting him on the squad would be helpful. It's like a guy that kind of just step in because he is 36. Let's be honest, but I do need a starting pitcher, so I don't know what happened to Severino. Yeah, I need to I need to make a couple of trades. I'm gonna trade a couple of my guys and maybe some depth guys and just try to get a player in return so I can offer more contracts. Rafael Devers. The Red Sox want to do this deal for some reason. Freddie Tarnock, JP Series, Kirby Snead. I'm going to get Devers, so cool. That's a huge pickup for us. That's a great third baseman. Love that. That's a solid pickup, and now I have a couple spots available. I want to offer Severino contract because I do need a starting pitcher, so I'm going to re-offer him his contract. Hopefully we can get him and maybe somebody else as like another starter. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully he accepts that. So yes, Severino would be nice, and if I can get maybe a guy like Tyler Molly's been was pretty good, so I could pick him up. Lucas Giolito wouldn't be too bad. Michael Lorenzen. I might go after Giolito. How expensive is him versus Tyler Molly? Tyler Molly is cheaper, so I'm going to go after Ty. And yeah, we can see if we get these guys on the squad. That'd be awesome. And yeah, let's simulate a bit and see if we can get Severino. Severino's our big guy. I want to pick up Severino. That's a nice signing. Getting a nice starting pitcher to add what John means. And also, hopefully get Tyler Molly. I got to check and double check to make sure because he did not get he doesn't get a thing. Derek Hill. The Nationals want to give me Derek Hill. 28 years old, 69 potential. Actually, a solid year last year. For Robbie, nah, I'm not giving up a prospect. Not for that kind of caliber player. Especially if I can trade 3 bums for Rafael Devers. No thanks. Alright, so I actually ended up picking up Blake Snell. offered a couple other guys contract, Jordan Montgomery, but he said no, screw you. But we did get Blake Snell. I guess that's a decent pickup for us. So yeah, Blake Snell, welcome to the squad. You'll be our number 2 guy. I think Severin will be our number 1. Number 2 would be Snell, and number 3 would be John Means. Perfect. So we're gonna start our second season here. I think our team is better. I'm just gonna sim to the regular season. We're at the spring training, but here we are now in regular season. I think we look like we're pretty good. Let's take a look at the lineup here. So Brantley's gonna be a DH. I don't mind that if he's a DH. I actually like that a lot. Gavin Lux, Devers now in the lineup. We got Seth Brown, we got Ian Happ, we got Ledmys Diaz, we got Connor Capel as our right fielder. Not a fan of that. We got Ramon Laureano, and then Shea is up in the pros. Well, he was in the pros last season too. What am I talking about? Oh no, I mean Soderstrom. Is Soderstrom here? No, he's not. Where is he? Did we lose Big Ty? Don't tell me we lost him. Oh no, he's still in AA? What? He'll eventually make his way up here, I promise you. I can promise you that. Alright. Do I want to make any moves? I gotta look at what we got. We still have a little bit of money to play with. I mean, I think we're okay for now. We don't have a closer, really, but that's fine. I think. We have a surplus of second baseman. We have the Troll Max Muncy. So if I can make, yeah, we have a surplus of left fielders and center fielders. If I could trade maybe one of those and try to get a good closing pitcher to add to the bullpen, that'd be sweet. Want to give me like a potential 25-year-old closing pitcher. Now I want to throw in another player, and then if I can get someone else along with that, perhaps I can get one of these guys. What do I need? Let me see. I wouldn't mind another first baseman or a third baseman. What do you got here? Second baseman, third base. Tyler Whitaker? No. Brian Arias? I could get Brian Arias. Joe Perez? No. Shortstops? Any good shortstops here? Not really. Jose Altuve? Yeah, no. That's never gonna happen. Yeah, give me, I'll take Brian Arias. We'll take another third baseman. That works for me. Alright, cool. So, getting again, it's not really a closer per se, but we get somebody that's got good potential. Maybe he's good for a trade, maybe at the trade deadline. Don't know if he's going to really make it at the MLB. Who knows? Either way, I'm going to simulate a bit. I think this team is looking pretty good. I mean, looking at the lineup, it looks pretty solid. Our rotation, I didn't show you guys that. I mean, Severino, Snell, Means, Blackburn, and Kyle Muller is not terrible. It could be worse. It was worse last year, so it's better now. And the bullpen, I guess, is a slight improvement, I would say. So I think our pitching wasn't even that bad last year. It's mostly our hitting, and I think we got better offensively. So I'll see you guys once I have a move on the table or at the All-Star break. 51, I think that's better than what we were last season. Not by much, though, but it's an improvement. We do have some injuries here. Rooker is hurt. Gavin Lux dislocated shoulder. That's unfortunate. He was having a good year, so yeah, he'll be missing some extended time. But yeah, he was playing really solid. 307 average. Again, good pickup. Some of the times, things just don't always work out, and guys get hurt. Let's take a look at the lineups and just see what we got going on. So we have Justin Dean up here. We've got Ian Happ, who's having a pretty solid year. Devers has been good, very good. Seth Brown, was he an all-star? There's no way. With those stats? Diaz has been pretty good. Kemp's been alright. Laureano's been pretty okay. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. I do want to see okay, so why are you still in AAA? You gotta be, AA. You gotta be called up. I gotta call him up. Who's catching in AAA right now? Oh no, yeah, who's catching in AAA? Kyle McCann? Brother, you must be sent down. I'm bringing up Soderstrom to AAA. I'm doing that right now. You are coming up to AAA. At the very minimum, he should be there. Honestly, he's our best catcher. He should be in the MLB, really. We're going to move him to AAA, and then I guess we'll move McCann down to AA. Actually, you know what? Can I move you down? Yeah. Move to AAA. I'm bringing you up, buddy. Who do you MLB? Oh, he's not on the 40 man? We gotta add him. Alright, I'm gonna adjust that off camera, but yeah, he's gonna be coming to the MLB. I'm gonna look around, see if there's any moves that I want to make in terms of trades. If I don't make one, we'll just save it to the end of the season. But if I do, I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna fix that so he's on the 40 man. I want him here. Alright, I think I'm gonna just deal with the Pirates. I'm gonna get Harrison Bader for Jonah Bride and Justin Dean. I'd also picked up Donovan Solano in free agency, just an extra second baseman. But that's really about it. He's not going to be here for more than the rest of the year. So, alright, I'm cool. I think this team is going to miss the postseason again. I think next year's where we might have a chance to slip into a wild card, and that's the goal. So, I'll see you guys at the end of the year. We'll see how Soderstrom's doing too. So we finished the season 72-90. So I think that's a 6-game improvement from last year. Not great, but. Alright, we missed the postseason. Not a surprise. I was not expecting to make it in our second season. But there's improvement also, too. We had guys that were injured. And, yeah, Gavin Lux. Why do you keep getting hurt, my man? I mean, he had a good year. 113 games he played, so love that. Luis Medina with shoulder separation. That's tough. But he was in AAA, I think. Or, no, he didn't really play. Yeah, I think he was in AAA most of the time. Number 69. Nice. Right, lineup-wise. Bader, okay. Ian Happ ended up having a solid season. Devers was pretty good. Seth Brown on fire. Diaz, not too bad. Ty ended the season on fire. Not great, but you know what? He was all right. You know, again, he's getting reps. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with Shea, but we'll see what we decide to do about that. Because I feel as though I want you being the guy, but we'll see. We shall see. Other than that, pitching-wise, I think our pitching is pretty good. I mean, Severino had a solid year than his losing record. Blake Snell was also pretty good. John Means, we extended him. Kyle Muller wasn't that great. Paul Blackburn was okay. Could have been better. And our bullpen, Domingo was pretty good. But other than that, yeah, Jimenez was good, Samuel was terrible, and then Zach Jackson, 40 saves. Yeah, we'll take that. That's pretty good. So some of the guys in the bullpen, good, some not so much. Our starting rotation, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys a little work. But maybe we get even better guys than Severino and Snell, which means then Means will be like a 4 or 5. And Means as a 4 or 5 is nasty. But, alright, that's not a problem. For our third season, which we're coming up on, I want to be able to make the wild card. It'd be great. Look at that. The Orioles beat the Dodgers. 2024 World Series. The Orioles. That's crazy, man. Good for them. At the point where we are at free agency now, I got some guys in mind that I want to sign. Looking at what we got, it's impressive. There's an impressive free agency class here. Shane Bieber would be great. That would be a great addition to the team because that would make our starting pitching extremely elite. I do need... You know what, though? Do I want a catcher? Like, Danny Jansen would be pretty cool, but I don't know if I need him. That's tough. I definitely want, though. Like, Free to be nice. Walker Buehler would be cool, too, if I can't get Bieber. But I definitely want to get Shane Bieber. I mean, there's a lot of good pitchers in this free agency class. So, like, even a guy like Chris Sale wouldn't be bad. Although he didn't have the greatest season. Eric Lauer wouldn't be too bad either. So, I'm throwing a contract with Shane Bieber. You know, we're doing it. 8 years. Player option. Hopefully he accepts that. That would be a hell of a signing right there. And if I can get Pete Alonso, that's a huge bat in the lineup. Paul Goldschmidt would be cool, but he's 37. Honestly, though, he's pretty inexpensive, though. So I could get him. Pete Alonso's probably going to want, like... The Yankees doesn't want that much either. You know what? Pete Alonso, my friend. The polar bear in Oakland? Why not? I'll throw him a contract, see what we can get him for. We'll give him $96 million, 8 years. We'll give him a player option. They usually like that. So if I can get Pete Alonso, that'd be huge. But other than that, I think we're good. I mean, Juan Soto would be cool. Juan Soto would be really cool. But I don't think I can afford Mr. Soto on the squad. And plus, we also have a left fielder. We already have our left fielder anyway. Like, we're good with Ian Happ. I'm good with Ian Happ. Like, Ian Happ, I think, had a pretty solid year, so we'll take that from him. And he can also play a decent amount of other positions, but I think we're good there. So I'll just offer those two guys contracts for now. I may try to get, like, a backup catcher. So maybe just a couple guys we might try to get down here. I mean, Francisco Mejia, we could try to get him. Well, maybe not. No, I'd rather get, like a Yasmani Grandal or something like that, where it's like it's more just like depth purposes. So I'll see what we can get in free agency, and we'll go from there. But we did get Shane Bieber, so that's a huge pickup right there for us, especially for our starting pitching. I am curious to see if Paul Goldschmidt's on the market, because if he is, I'm going to go after him. He is there, so I'm going to throw him a contract, give him like a 4-year deal. If I can get him for like, you know, on the cheap, I'll take it. Like, we'll give him 4 years, $40 million. Come to Oakland, why not? And if I can get another starting pitcher on the cheap, I would be inclined to do so. Like a Clayton Kershaw, throw him a 5-year deal. We can give him less money per year, AAV, and that's another guy in the rotation. I mean, this guy was one of the best pitchers for such a long time, so we might as well get him. We'll give him a player option. We'll see if he accepts it. I think I'm going to do this deal with the Brewers. So I did sign Travis Darner on free agency. I'm going to give up Nick Allen, JJ Bleday. We're going to get Rowdy Tellez because I can't afford the contract to Paul Goldschmidt. And we're also going to get Encarnacion and Jefferson Caro. Works for me. So we're going to do this deal. And just get a decent first baseman. Just another guy, Rowdy Tellez. Maybe a slight upgrade. I mean, we still might have Seth Brown, but I guess he'd just be like another bat in the lineup, potentially. So I'm not too mad about that. And just an FYI to show you guys the other contracts we did signs. We did get Clayton Kershaw on the team, which is pretty cool. And then we kind of just re-signed most of our guys down here. Didn't really worry too much about the bullpen. We did re-sign Ramon Laureano on the team, and John Means, all those guys we gave contract extension. We renewed their contracts and things of that nature. And having Shane Bieber is huge, so that's going to be our new ace of the team. Third season is upon us. We've skipped the spring training, and I did lose a couple guys because we are over our budget, which means we're gonna have to probably move some guys here. Michael Brantley, okay, I don't really like that much as a DH. I mean, I guess it's fine. 37. I mean, he's had a good year last year, so I can't complain about it. But the team's looking pretty good. The lineup's looking pretty solid. It's not amazing, but it's doable. Definitely doable. We got Grandal, Yasmani Grandal. He was another catcher I signed backup. Got Rowdy Tellez coming off the bench. You know, he could do a little bit. Brantley could play a little bit of outfield if he needs to. Kevin Smith is our like infielder kind of guy. So, you know, we have some versatility. Seth Brown could even play some outfield if we need to. So I like it. I like it. Team's good there. Pitcher rotation, Shane Bieber. Oof, beautiful. Shane Bieber, Severino, Snell, Kershaw, and John Means. So John Means is now number 5. That's a good starting rotation. Very good starting rotation. Our bullpen is not terrible. Could be better. That's something we probably have to focus on in our 4th season. If we can do that, that'd be fantastic. So we'll see what ends up happening here. Hopefully we can potentially make a postseason as a wild card team. I don't think we'll win our division, but you never know. So I don't think we're going to make any moves. I think we're good for now. But we don't have a lot of money. That is one thing I'm a little bit scared of. So, you know, I just need guys to stay healthy as well. I mean, I might have to move some guys at the deadline, maybe to free up some money. Yeah, we don't have a lot of shortstops either. We're very weak on shortstops. I guess we have a surplus of second baseman, so there's that for the organization. But yeah, Ledmuse Diaz is our only shortstop besides the guy there, so that's one thing we maybe want to address, maybe a little bit of depth there, but we'll see. I'm going to simulate. I'll see you guys once I'm back. We're 47-44, which isn't bad. It's close. We're 6 games back of the Mariners. Like I said, I don't think we win our division. Kind of fighting with Houston. The Rangers are there. We're like a middle of the road team. Looking at the standings, we have a wild card right now, but not by much. So, do we try to make a move here to get some talent? I mean, there's potential to do so, but I'm looking at I'm looking around the league. There's really nobody that's that amazing. The Diamondbacks are the best team in terms of record. Injuries. Medina's hurt. Ramon Laureano fractured shin. That's unfortunate, but he was having a horrible season. Oof, brutal. Yeah, might have to trade him. He's going to continue to play like that. Hopefully it's not. Maybe it's just a bad year. Let's take a look at the lineup stuff. Bader, not doing too hot. He's expiring. Maybe we look to try to get a different player for him. I'm going to address the center fielder spot in the offseason, I think. Gavin looks on fire as of late. Devers been decent. App's been good. Brantley, not bad. Seth Brown could be better. Ty, what's going on, man? Ty, come on, bro. Yeah, the offense has kind of been Rowdy Tellez off the bench, been pretty good. Shea's only had 9 at-bats this year. That's wild to think about. That's really wild. Yasmani Grandal's been cold. I think we move him. That way Shea's our only backup catcher, I think. I would rather have him get more PT than friggin' Yasmani. So, I might look to make a move there with that. Maybe try to address our bullpen or something. Bieber's been very good. Severino's having a very bad season. Snell's been John Means, excellent. And Kershaw's been great. Of course, he's regressing, though. He might retire at some point. I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, our bullpen could use a little bit of help. Zach Jackson's been struggling this season. How about Joe Jimenez, though? Oof, 29 saves. Excellent year for him. So, yeah, I think we might try to get, like, another relief pitcher right now. So I might move Grandal and see what we can get. We're doing this deal with the White Sox. We're doing the trade with them. We're getting Garrett and Brendan Peters for Grandal, Connor Meyer, and Max Muncy. We're getting a really good shortstop prospect turn A potential, and we get Garrett, who's a solid relief pitcher. It's going to help out our bullpen a lot. So we're going to do that deal there. And it also frees up Shea to be our backup catcher and get a little bit more PT and more reps, because I'd rather have it be him than Yasmani Grandal. So that's pretty much it for me. I think we'll go to the end of the season. Like I said, can we make a wild card spot? That's the goal. As long as we can stay healthy, there's a chance. I like the lineup a little bit better, but we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Let's simulate and see you guys. They got a trade here. I'm going to trade away Bader. We're going to get Kevin Kiermaier and Andrew Chafin. So yeah, we get Drew, another relief pitcher for us, and then Kevin Kiermaier. I guess he'll just replace Bader. Since Bader's going to be a free agent, I didn't really want to re-sign him, I don't think. Kiermaier's going to be a free agent too, but he's having a better year. So we did end up finishing as a wildcard team. We're going to be taking on the Cleveland Guardians in the first round of the postseason. 87-75, definitely an improvement for sure. So we are pretty good. That's great. League leaders, we had somebody, Shane Bieber, doing his thing out there. Did he get an award? He did not. Okay. Selman's hurt. We have Kevin Smith, torn hamstring. Yikes. That sucks for you, my friend. So let's take a look at the rotation first. Yeah, Shane Bieber, excellent season from him. 15-11, 2.44 ERA. Severino, better second half of the year. Snell was Means was excellent. Kyle Muller, really solid. Oh, I guess not too bad. Clayton Kershaw, great season for you, my friend. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the pitching was not great. Acevedo, pretty good. Yeah, Garrett, 1-5, not great, but 2.60 ERAs, not terrible. I guess he had blown saves. That's probably what it was. I don't know if that was with us or not. I didn't really double check. Drew, not too bad. And yeah, Joe Jimenez, excellent season for 54 saves. And you didn't get relief man of the year? Come on now. How do you not get that? Delivery man of the year. You should have got that, man. It's all good, though. No worries. How about the lineup? Not bad. Kiermaier, not when he came with us, he wasn't that great. of course. Devers, nice end of the year for him. Half had a good year, end season cold though. But other than that, Rowdy Tellez, you like to see that from him. Okay, yeah. I love the squad. This looks good. I'm happy with the team. We got 2 more years after this. So, again, making the postseason in our 3rd season. We will take that. Let's simulate and see what we got. So, the Guardians. How good were they? Let's take a look at the standings. They were the... I don't know where they are. Where are the Guardians? Oh, they were 86 wins. They had 86 wins? We were better than them. But I guess because they won the division. Yeah. Wow. Really nobody that good in the AL. Honestly, it's wide open. We'll see what happens. So, we did take Bieber from them, so now they don't have Bieber. They have Julio Urias, though. That's a pretty good replacement for him. Tristan McKenzie, and then Herman Marquez. Ooh, they have a good rotation. They have a pretty good rotation. All right. Well, here we go. Game 1, Bieber versus Julio is a 5-0 win. Shutout. Beautiful. Game 2, Severino versus McKenzie. We lose that one 2-1. Snell versus Marquez. Lost 9-11. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Well, we didn't get swept, but we lost it the last 2 games. Of course, we shut him out, and then here we just lose close ones. I guarantee can we view the box score? Were we winning this game? No, they had a big 5th inning. No, we weren't winning that game. This one, yeah, well, we were up 1-0. Tough loss. All right, Blake Snell, yikes, got lit up. I think we might move Blake Snell. I think it might be time to move you, my friend. Let's just take a look. Yeah, he was not good in the playoffs. Might move him for something. Paul Blackburn. Infinity Era? ERA? Infinity? Might move you too, my friend. Holy hell. Alright, let's see who wins the... Oh, yeah, well, I want to double check the lineup here. Did anybody hit well? For the most part. Some guys good, some guys not. Kiermaier was terrible, but you know what? You were a rental, so it really doesn't matter too much. So who wins the World Series is going to be the Dodgers beating the Guardians. So the Guardians made it all the way to the World Series somehow. Good for them. Operations, my contract tendering. I do want to see if there's a move out there for Blake Snell. Because I don't know, man. That playoff run scared me a little bit. Also, I don't know. Do we want to keep Kershaw? Because he's going to be he's a 74 overall. He's probably going to continue to regress. So I might try to move both of these guys, free up some money, and then go after better players in free agency. Can I really trade? No, I can trade for Shohei. I mean, I could do that. But I ain't doing that. Come on now. I mean, I get Mookie Betts. I get Walker Buehler. Walker Buehler for Kershaw, Snell, and Joe Jimenez they would want. I wouldn't mind getting Walker Buehler if I can do it. Do I give up Rowdy Tellez? Nah. Anybody here that I would be willing to give up? Oh, they would take the prospect. Do I trade away Brendan Peters for Kershaw, Snell for Walker Buehler? That's an interesting... You know, I might do that. I might just do that. Corbin Burns would be cool. Freddie Peralta. Send him back home. I get Bryce Harper. And Zach Wheeler. Ooh. And I could probably do that without having to give him up. I am doing this deal. Let's do that deal. Ronnie Mack. Can I trade actually somebody that's worse? That's making more money? Yeah, Hogan Harris. I don't want to trade 2 starting pitchers though. So I don't know, but I can get this done here. Let me trade away. Honestly, none of these guys are making like that much. These guys are all like B, C potential. Jack Weisenberger. And then what if they threw me like a relief pitcher or something, or like I probably can't. No, can't be traded. Should be getting more value. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get anybody else. All right, you know what? We're doing that. We're doing this. Bryce Harper and Zach Wheeler. Why would I not? Why would I not do that? Thank you very much, Phillies. I will take Bryce Harper and Zach Wheeler. I'm not doing too much of free agency this year. I mean, I tried to just sign some guys with like high potential, like down here. Like this guy Brian Chadwick, 50 overall, but he's an A potential. So maybe like, you know, down the road we can use him in trade in the next season or two. I did sign Nick Senzel. He's coming off a good season, so I gave him a contract. I know it's 5 years, $4 million, it's a lot, but we'll see. We'll see what he ends up becoming. I mean, we don't have a lot of money. I mean, we did just get Bryce Harper, so and Zach Wheeler. I mean, that was our big offseason. Those were our big offseason acquisitions. So huge there, and I guess one of those guys can play center field, so it's not terrible, not the end of the world. But I guess that's pretty much about it. We're going to simulate to the start of the season, see what the team's looking like if I want to make a move before we simulate. Otherwise, I'll probably just wait for the deadline to do so, but maybe we'll make a move. We'll determine if we want to do that. The fourth season, this team's looking good. I'm liking it. I think we can make a run this year in the postseason. We'll see. We're going to sim the regular season, though, because it is, you know, free agency. I mean, it's spring training, rather. Why did I just say free agency? But anyways, yeah, I think this team's looking good. Let's take a look at the lineup. For the, you know, we got Luck still. We're definitely over budget now, so it's gonna be tough to kind of maneuver contracts and things of that nature. Bryce Harper's making a lot of money, but I guess it's worth it. Also Devers, but yeah, he's coming off a good season. They're both coming off great seasons. I like the lineup. It looks good. It looks really good. I think the team, there's some depth here. I'm hoping Ramon can have a better bounce back season. He was injured last year, so maybe it's part of why he was kind of hurt a decent amount of the year. So hopefully he can kind of bounce back, have a nice season. Diaz has been pretty solid for the most part. You know, except his first year wasn't that great. Seth Brown, decent. But I like the squad. I think it's looking pretty good. You know, Shea hasn't been getting too many reps since I called up Tyler, and Tyler has not been. Well, Tyler had a good year solid year last year, so hopefully this year he'll be good again. I like this rotation of Shane Bieber, Zach Wheeler, Luis Severino, John Means, and then we got Kyle Muller, which is not bad. It's not bad. It's a good starting rotation. You know, it looks a little bit strange not having Blake Snell and Clayton Kershaw, but Clayton Kershaw regressed, so it's kind of hard to justify having him on the team still. I do like our bullpen, especially our back end of the bullpen in terms of overalls. Hopefully some guys down here are going to have a better bounce back year. We'll see what happens. I mean, I like the squad. I think it's pretty good. I think we should be able to win our division this year. In the division this year, and we're looking like we're in good shape. 56-35 at the All-Star break, and it looks like we have some injuries as well. Swift, yeah, a lot of guys are hurt. I mean, Diaz, torn calf, but he will be coming back soon. So that would be awesome to have him back. You know, he'll probably miss a few games post All-Star break and be back. So that's good there. Shane Bieber, solid season, 7.7, 2.98, pretty good. Could be better, but I guess maybe just hadn't had a lot of help. Zach Wheeler, 8-3, not bad on the year. Severino, the ERA is a little high for my liking. John Means, 10-3 though, man. He's a great pitcher, man. I love this guy. John Means, what a solid pickup, and it was pretty inexpensive. The bullpen, I'm a little weary of. Jordan Yamamoto. I don't even remember getting you. I don't even remember having you on the team. Oh, I guess yeah, because you didn't play last season. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Yeah, Andrew not having a good year. Might have to do something about that. Luis Medina not having a good year at all. Domingo's been okay. Jimenez, a bullpen could be better. I'm not gonna lie, but we are playing well. 56-35, which is the best record in the MLB. So even though I'm very griped about how our team is playing and our pitching, we are still somehow the best team in the MLB. Gavin Lux having a good year. He's been called as of late though. Ian Happ, excellent season. Bryce Harper, you love that. Devers is having an MVP caliber year. Tyler has a nice year from him. Honestly, everybody other than look at that. Ramon Laureano's been great this year. Other than Nick Senzel, but Nick Senzel's not playing a shortstop. I guess he's more of a platoonish guy now. I mean, I signed to be our starting center fielder, but I guess he's kind of just like, we'll play a little bit of everything. Alright, cool. Yeah, nothing else really to talk about. I mean, team's playing well. I thought we could be doing better, but listen, if we're having the best record in the MLB so far, I will take it. So hopefully we can keep that up. Everybody stays healthy. We are over budget. I wouldn't even know who I'd want to move. I mean, probably some of these relievers down here. If I can get someone cheaper, that is going to give me more help. Sam Ball could be a guy that I might try to move right now. So let's see what's out there in the market. The Giants, we're going to give up Sam Ball, Lawrence Butler for Lewis Whitaker and Hans Ziegler. I guess just kind of like trim a little bit of budget guys. Sam Ball, we don't need him. Butler, kind of just coming off the bench for us. I feel like I don't need him. We can get like a couple young guys in return. You know, this guy's 19 years old, C potential. And then we also can get Lewis Whitaker, who's a 19C potential, but he's a 67 overall relief pitcher. I don't know if he'd be in the majors, but he is better than Sam Ball, so we'll do this trade with the Giants. 98 and 64 is what we ended up going in our fourth season, and we're going to be taking on the win of the wild card playoff game. 98-64, love that. Let's take a look here, see what we got. So we were the best team in the AL. Now we're the best team in the MLB. In fact, we were with a 98-win team. It's insane. That's insane. Now, I already know what's going to happen. But we're going to save that. Severino, best winning percentage in the league. Nice. Gavin Lux, who we extended, by the way. Led the league in runs and walks. Beautiful. We had any injuries? We do. Okay, Ian Happ, we extended him. He's gone for a little bit. He had a good year. But other than that, nobody else too important for what we're trying to do. Bieber, not a bad year for him. Zach Wheeler was great. I didn't see it on fire. Severino had a very good year. Means was solid, and Kyle Muller not that much, but he's not really going to be pitching in the playoffs anyway. Please don't pitch some of these guys down here. Okay, some of these guys ended up having better second half of the years. So that's good to see the pitching looking good. I also extended Garrett, who had 45 saves on the year. Zach Jackson, not so much closer anymore, but that's okay, my friend. That's okay. I mean, you had a better year this year, Justin Yearrow. Didn't pitch as much, but still, nevertheless, doing your thing out there. Lineups. Gavin Lux, excellent year for him. Harper was really good. Devers was really good. Other than that, I mean, okay, Tyler doing his thing out there. Ramon Laureano, great season from him. Bouncing back from his bad year last year of injuries. Hitting very good. Very good. He's a elder statesman on this team, too. He's been on this team for plenty of years now. The bench is not bad. I like it. Okay, Denzel Clark coming off the bench is pretty good. Listen, this is a good team. This is a solid team. We have a good year. We had a good year, but we need to do well in the postseason. That's really what it comes down to. And we got to take on the Yankees. The Yankees were a 92-win team, and they were a wild card because the Orioles had 96 wins. Okay, so we're not like, again, we had the best record in the MLB, but really not by much. So it's not like we had 114 wins and then lost in the first round. In the NLDS or NLCS, I got swept. I think that's what it was. Just pointing that out there. All right. Yankees, tough matchup here. Bieber versus Luis Gil. Game 1 is a 13-1 win. Nice. Wheeler versus Dylan Cease. That's a good. That's a good matchup there. We get it. Game 2. Severino versus Carlos Rodon. We lose. Bieber versus Gil. We win, and we are in the ALCS to take on the Baltimore Orioles, who, as we mentioned, had 96 wins on the season. I'm actually curious to see their team, because just out of curiosity, like, I don't know why, But oh, they have Shohei Ohtani. Okay, Adley Rutschman. Is Jackson Holiday on this team? He should be, right? I don't see him. I don't see Jackson Holiday. Is he not in the game? Or is he just not on that team? That's so weird. Let's see. How do I find... Where's the player finder? Can I not do that here? Alright, whatever. I don't care. I don't care enough. Game 1, Bieber versus Grayson Rodriguez. 2-1 win. Huge. Wheeler versus Ohtani. Game 2 is a 4-3 win. Game 3, Severino versus Bobby Miller. We win. Can we sweep them and go to the World Series? No. We lose 2 straight. Please don't lose 3 straight. Okay, let's go. We're in the World Series. Taking on the Miami Marlins. I was about to say, if we lost 3 straight, I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind. So Miami, how good were they? How good was Miami? And we got some injuries. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Fracture. I mean, Shea, you get to step up, my friend. How good were they? Their team. Miami, 85 win team. Okay. Must be having a good postseason right here. Shane Bieber versus Sandy Alcantara. By the way, Jazz, I think, is still on this team. I hope. Cover athlete. We lose game 1. 5-0. Wheeler versus Rogers. We win game 2. Severino versus Cabrera. We get game 3. Bieber versus Alcantara. We win game 4. Can we win the World Series? We can't. Really? Yeah, we can't. Blow a 3-1 lead. Okay, San Diego Studios. I knew that was going to happen. You motherfuckers. How do you guys... Guys, what is this? What is that? You know what? I should have put Bieber on the mound. I should have been like, Bieber, you got to pitch. That is absolutely atrocious. Oh, we blew a 1-0 lead. Alcantara pitched the entire game. It's wild. Wow. Game 7 of a World Series, and we blew it. Why would we pitch Caprillion, dude? Dude, our bullpen is garbage. Well, the guys that we played. I don't know what my coaching is thinking. Awards. Who's good? Bryce Harper, playoff MVP. Pete Alonso. They had Pete Alonso. I mean... Okay. Bryce Harper got hurt, but I assume he played through it. I would hope. No, he didn't. Son of a gun. Man, most of my guys... Devers was really good in the postseason. Shea was actually pretty good. Tellez was solid. Dude, Gavin Lux and Nick Senzel was terrible. Nick Senzel looking like a bad signing for me. Okay. And the rotation, I mean, Severino's pretty good. He just didn't have he had bad game 7 though. Wheeler could have been better. I would have wanted Shane Bieber to pitch game 7. Why would we pitch you so much? Like, I don't understand. I would have rather pitched Joe Yamamoto. James Caprillion should never have been pitching. Andrew Chafin didn't pitch enough. Honestly, it's two guys in the bullpen just couldn't get the job done, and those are the guys we seem to go to for some reason. All right, we got one more year. Let's see what we can do. We're at free agency. I did tender some guys, some contracts. I don't think I could really do like any free agent signings. However, I do want to see if there's any guys I could potentially move to try to get better players. Do I move Diaz? I don't know. I feel like Diaz has been okay. I'm moving Senzel for sure. I want to get rid of him. If there's anybody else that has like decent potential, trade potential, we might look to move. Chadwick, I can't yet. I'll probably make a move at the beginning of next season as well. If I can get somebody that's like good. I don't know who that would be. I mean, I can get Caleb Ferguson, but not really a huge... Oh, no, that does help out our bullpen, which I would need. Dylan Coleman didn't have a good year. Byron Buxton. Like, what do I don't know what I need, per se. Your Keedy wouldn't be too bad. Another starting pitcher. Don't think they want to do a deal for him, though. Maybe if I give up a Henry Rodriguez, potentially. But, do I do that? For Jose Urquidy, though? I mean, is that the best I could do? I mean, I guess that's not terrible. Adames. The Blue Jays. Brandon Woodruff would be nice if I can get him. Which, you know what? I'm going to try to get him. And I can do that if I do this. I have to give up 2 catchers, though. Dustin Swift. Or I could do Dustin Swift. How many first basemen do I have? Not a lot. Not a lot. I do need to get Tellez back, and I gotta get Tellez back. I gotta get Seth Brown back. Do I get another starting pitcher? Yep, I'm doing it. Thank you, Woodruff. Rays. I'm doing it. Getting another starting pitcher. Help us out. That's pretty much all I'm going to be able to do. I mean, I am cap struck. So, Jazz would love you on the squad, but I can't afford you, my friend. Actually, 212 average is not good. I mean, I could go after, like, a guy down here like Cespedes, just for depth purposes, and maybe just some guys down here for depth purposes. That's really about it. Maybe a Jackie Perry, sure. All right, I'm done. I'll see you guys probably at the start of the season, where I might look to make a move with some of our prospects. I might do this deal here with the Brewers. We're going to give up Caprillion, Peters, and Chadwick, and we're going to get back Joey Menezes, Sergio Alcantara, and Ramon Campos. So a couple shortstops, and Joey Menezes, another bat in the lineup. I know I have a lot of right fielders now that can hit, but I mean, Joey could be like a DH or something. I'm still having Ramon Laureano start in center field, so works for me. That's our final trade we're making. So we're going to start to go to the beginning of the season, which we're already that. That was our first trade. Probably our only one that we're going to be making until we get to, I guess, the deadline, where if we want to make a move then. But listen, I think our team is pretty solid. Looking at the lineup, we got another bat. I guess he'll be a DH. That works for me. I mean, if we could stay healthy, if everybody stays healthy, I feel like we should be another good team, another good squad, another good year winning the division. And if we can make another run, that'd be fantastic. I don't know if we're going to do it. But, I mean, you can see the lineup's looking good. The rotation looks pretty filthy. We got a lot of guys in the bullpen. And our bullpen looks great overall-wise. But, I mean, I'm a little worried about Waldichuk struggling, but we'll see what ends up happening with him. And I guess that's about all we've got. We'll see how this team does. I'm hoping that we can make a run this year in the playoffs. That would be ideal. So I'm going to simulate, I guess, and I'll see you at the trade deadline. 30-31. So the team, once again, 4.5 games up against the Astros, looking good. We do have some injuries, unfortunately. We're missing Drew for a bit of time, and of course he was playing well when only pitched 16 innings. Still a pretty good amount. So he'll be out for a month. I guess that's fine. But yeah, the team's looking great. We're hitting like crazy. Gavin Lux, awesome season. Hap's doing well. Devers, amazing. Having Joey Menezes, man, he was the MVP of last video. He's the MVP of this video. Well, I don't know if he's the MVP, but he's a good pickup. I like him. If we win the World Series and he's the World Series MVP, then he's the MVP of the video. Tellez, solid. Todd for a catcher. We like that. Ramon Laureano not having a good year this year. So, bad, really good, bad. Maybe he can pick up in the second half of the season, I'm hoping. Diaz is doing pretty solid, and Harper has been playing great as well. Everybody else, though, not... the bench actually looking pretty good, except for Diaz. Yeah. Clark's all right, too. So, 60-31, it's pretty good. We'll see what ends up happening here. I'm going to simulate, I guess, the rest of the season. I don't really have any trades that I want to make, and plus I'm over $10 million in budget. Shane Bieber, Devers, and Harper for, like, a rookie? Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Not going to happen. I'll see you guys at the end of the year, where I would assume we'll make the playoffs and the postseason. I keep saying playoffs, postseason. And then every time I start, like, it's funny, I say playoffs, and it's postseason, and then I say postseason for, like, football and basketball. When those games start, when those games come out, I'm going to start saying postseason. Because I'm so used to saying playoffs, and then MLB, it's postseason. Alright, let's just simulate to the postseason. 69-63, we won our division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. So, there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Weren't the best team, though. Baltimore was better than us. Zach Wheeler, best winning percentage in the league. We will take that. Injury list. Laureano, hurt. But I guess he was hurt. I don't think he's hurt anymore. No, he's not. Okay. Yeah, no major injuries. Fantastic. Let's take a look at the lineup. Luck, great season for him. We have Jeremy Ironman, I guess. I don't know why. That's weird. Should be Diaz, but okay. I'm not mad. He wasn't terrible, but I feel like he should be there, though. Devers and Harper, excellent. Joey Menezes, fantastic. Hap has been good. Tyler, solid. Rowdy, being rowdy as usual. Yeah, Laureano didn't have a good year, but that's okay. Maybe he'll pick it up in the postseason. All right, pitching rotation. Looking pretty good with Bieber. Severino had a nice year. Season cold, though. Zach Wheeler, excellent year for him. Woodruff, I mean, yeah. Thank goodness Conmo's not going to be pitching. But I don't know why he's there instead of John Means. I guess just John Means is 79 overall, but it should be John Means. I'm going to switch that? No, I'm not going to switch that. I don't want you pitching at all. I would rather have John Means pitch. If John Means is clutch. Jordan Yamamoto, not a good season for him. Not that much. Actually, Ken was okay. Yeah, the bullpen not bad. Zach Jackson struggled, though. Garrett, how'd you do? 49 saves? Yum. Delicioso. Alright. Who we taking on? Either Minnesota or Cleveland, it looks like. That's great. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Minnesota. Minnesota, I don't know what their record is, or was, rather. Let's take a look. They had 95 wins. I mean, we had 99. Orioles had 102, so really nobody that amazing, but okay. Bieber versus Lopez. Game 1 is a 5-1 victory for us. Severino versus Joe Ryan. We lose Game 2. Can we win Game 3 with Wheeler on the bump? We can. Woodruff gets us the victory here in Game 4. Clutch. And we are going to the ALCS to face the Baltimore Orioles with Mr. Shohei Ohtani. Showtime! Showtime. We beat them last year. Can we beat them this year? They want revenge. Game 1, we win 2-1. Ooh, big win there. Game 2, Severino on the bump versus Rodriguez. We lose 8-2. Game 3, Wheeler versus Miller. We win. Game 4, Woodruff versus Tyler Mahle. We win. Can we go back to the World Series? We can with a 1-0 win. So we're back in the World Series, this time against the Chicago Cubs, who did get Tristan McKenzie, who I wanted, but I could not afford. So that is tough. That is tough. Gavin Lux, torn ACL. What a surprise. I mean, I guess Diaz. Oh, God. Harper's been playing out of his mind. Joey Menezes has actually been playing out of his mind. Ooh, he's been playing out of his mind. But I think it would be Harper, though. But still, ooh, you know what? He might be an MVP. Damn. Lux was doing pretty solid, too. What are you going to do? How good were the Cubs? Not that it matters too much, but they had 93 wins. They were a good team. Okay. We are home. Game 1, Bieber versus Tristan McKenzie. We lose 6-1. Would have liked Tristan McKenzie on my team. Kyle Quantrill versus Severino. Game 2, we lose 11-4. Wheeler versus Justin Steele. We lose Game 3. Don't get swept. Okay, we didn't get swept. Okay. We need to win Game 5. Bieber versus McKenzie. And we lose. Get to the World Series twice and lose both times. Really, really typical of I just said EA. Really typical of you, San Diego Studios. Every time I get to the World Series, I lose. Why? 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 No, I don't want to advance. I want to get the box score. Frustrating. Man, Joey Menendez might have... he would have been the MVP. Shoot! Man. That's tough. Did McKenzie pitch the entire game? He didn't, but he was really good, though. He was really good. Damn, man. That's tough. That's tough. And the sad part is we allowed blowjobs in the Coliseum now. I mean, we had some bad losses here, but what are you going to do? Any injuries? Okay, Bryce Harper, playoffs MVP. Damn. That's tough. That's tough, man. Got to the World Series twice. I mean, some guys here were not very good. Devers kind of looked like he cooled. It wasn't that great. Could have been better. Joey. Ian Happ was good. Yeah, I mean, we could have hit a little bit better. What are you going to do, though? That's tough. Not having Gatlinluck hurt a little bit. Pitching rotation. Bieber was pretty solid. Severino sucked. Really badly. He was terrible. John Means was good. Yeah, why are you pitching? Why are they pitching? I mean, they pitch only 2 innings, but still, like, why? Our bullpen was garbage, except for Means and, okay. Oh, the back end was good. But, why are these guys even seeing it? Why did Andrew pitch 5 innings and suck? I should have traded him. I said I wanted to trade him, and I never did. Frustrating. Frustrating. Listen, we had a good run. I mean, Oakland, you're back, you're contending, but I couldn't get the World Series. What are you gonna do? We tried, got to 2 straight World Series, and just we couldn't close the deal. But anyways, I guess with that being said, full screen close of the video. Well, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. Comment down below the video to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description if you got the content from TJP. So I know we on my last video I mentioned this, the rules and how I'm doing this. It's gonna be all 30 teams based on standings. So if you tell me do this team, I will eventually get to them. So just an FYI on that. Also, too, I don't know why my last video got copyright claimed. It did. Hopefully this one doesn't. If it does, you'll know in the comments. I'll just mute the segment. Hopefully that'll fix it. Otherwise, I might have to re-upload that video without that audio. It was some like Indian company. What the hell? I don't know that. Either way, hopefully this one doesn't get copyright. But anyways, take care. See you soon. Peace.